here. That's when the Cavs have looked unstoppable. LeBron will not beat the Warriors. I don't know about all of that. I don't know if I'd say Kyrie is the best player on the team, playing with LeBron James right now. But as far as scorer, he's probably the best scorer on that team. He's the best creator on that team. And that's saying a lot. He's playing with LeBron James. But, Kyrie is that dude, but he has looked very and one-ish. That's an accurate description of what he's done in these first couple of games. Dribble, between his legs, spin move, crossover. He's looking like and one out there. And it's just tough. From Big L X Squad, I'm going to say it. I told y'all, Ninja Soul, laugh out loud, KD is the MVP of the finals. Right now, he is. From Ducking and Dodging, you can't say the same thing about Kerr. People got to stop dissing him. No, I can. I did. As a matter of fact, I did say it earlier. From Sidney Jackson saying if Garnett didn't want to go to Boston, he could have stopped it. Besides, what difference does it make if it's a trade or free agency? It's a big difference. It's a big difference. From Al Thompson, except finance, Draymond played in Game 3 when they lost by 30 and then Game 6 and Game 7. From Dobby, no. Klay is not a number one guy. He has too many 4-18 type games, regular season and post. Well, he's playing with a bunch of other guys. If Klay Thompson were to go to another team and be the same or the first option, I don't see why he couldn't be a dominant, MVP type candidate. It's the same thing they said about James Harden when he went to, Houston from OKC. A lot of people were questioning, can he be a number one option for Houston? Well, we don't know. He's played with a bunch of other guys, and how do you know that these other guys just didn't make it easy for him? Will this translate to another team? And clearly it has. And even you can make the same argument about Westbrook. Westbrook didn't have to leave his team and go play for another team, but Westbrook being the focal point of that OKC team has flourished. And Klay Thompson, man, don't forget, this guy scored what? 30-plus points in one quarter, all-time record for points in a quarter, man, for an NBA player in NBA history? You know how many great players have played in the NBA? You're talking Wilt Chamberlain, who scored 100 points. We can go on and on about guys and great performances in the NBA. In NBA history, no player has scored more points in one quarter, one period, than Klay Thompson. I think that he could do it. I think he could be the number one guy. I think he could be an MVP-type candidate if he were to go to another team. I really do. From Angry Black Man, says Curry makes one move on a LeBron, and the media hypes it behind belief, but Curry on LeBron and he would score 60, G-O-T-H. I guess he means G-T-F-O-H with that Curry hype. Now in the wine, I was with Golden State, but it's just 2-0. Talk to me when someone loses a home game. Well, okay, I hear you. So they're going back to Cleveland, so Cleveland can even the series. We'll see. From LD from the D. He says, Doug, stop the passing of the torch-ish. LeBron is a supreme athlete. Ninjas get winded from time to time. I've never seen LeBron James get winded like that. I can't remember a time where they panned the camera on LeBron James and he was huffing and panting like a freaking dog. I've never seen LeBron James like that. And listen, not that it's a bad thing. The guys are getting a little bit older. They're playing against a team that runs around. Steph runs around all of these picks and whatnot, man. It's tiring. Yeah, the guy ain't no spring chicken. He's 17 years old, just coming out of high school. The man's been in the league and played a lot of basketball. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I'm just saying that it was very, very evident last night. It was kind of shocking to see LeBron James, who has been the best athlete on the court throughout his career, like really gasping for air. Like they need to get that ninja some oxygen last night. From Angry Black Man Jam, Klay is a top two-way player, but he would be exposed as a number one on another team, unrealistic to guard with an average handle. That was the question. I just mentioned this. That was the question about James Harden. That was the question about James Harden. How's that turned out? That was the question about Westbrook. Oh, Westbrook is a ball hog. We don't know how he would do with a team of his own. How you like me now? Yeah, I mean, we don't know. I mean, this is all just barbershop sports talk, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Klay may very well go to another team where he's the main guy and they suck, and he's not able to carry a team like you would expect the number one guy to do. We don't know. We've seen some examples recently, some glaring examples recently, where guys have really given the opportunity, man, stepped up, in particular James Harden and Russell Westbrook. From Klay, Raheem to Dream Davis. Wait, was LeBron carrying the Cavs in the Eastern Conference playoffs? Well, he was in a couple of those games. They had to ride back Kyrie Irving. From Slade, looks to me like Cavs not running any plays. Whoever bring the ball up going to shoot. They're not passing the ball in the second half. Very true statement. I agree with you. Andre Elam, JR had a lot of off-the-court worries with that premature birth of his baby's daughter. From Klay, who do we have here? You'll listen to the Doug Stewart Show. From Klay, Raheem to Dream Davis, the Warriors complement each other besides KD. If they each go to a different team, their value would drop. We'd see. I mean, I feel you on what you say on that. I feel you on what you say and what you're saying with that point just now. But we can't really say. From Tiffany Poole in Portland, a.k.a. one Erykah Badu's baby daddies. Who's one of Erykah Badu's? Somebody posted something on social media this weekend of Erykah Badu. She was performing somewhere, man. You talk about hips for days. Ooh. Man, to use an ATL phrase, Erykah Badu got that thigh out. Ooh, Erykah Badu got that thigh out. Ooh, that's why them dudes be going crazy for her. Dre 3000, all of them cats. From Rough Buff, X Squad, Doug, your show on Thursday and Friday really was 2 hours of 92.9, had so many damn commercials. Yeah, that's true. They have a lot of commercials. We go to 4 breaks. We went to 4 breaks during that show. So the segments that we did Thursday and Friday were from 12 to 15 minutes long. Y'all do know that I do 30-minute segments, right? I do pretty much 25-minute segments. So that's going to take a little bit getting used to, having to try to, I guess, compact my thoughts or whatever and compartmentalize them into smaller little segments than I'm used to. I used to, for the first probably year and a half doing the Doug Stewart Show, we used to do 15-minute breaks, if y'all remember. So we had, 4 commercial periods throughout an hour. So we shortened that maybe 6-8 months ago to 2 hour, where we were doing 25-minute segments. And so, yeah, that is a little bit different. But you're right, a lot of commercials. That's a good thing. They got money coming in. From RC BPA to Jeff Van Gundy for saying Durant and Curry are the best duo of all time. What? They're great. They're great, but I mean, there's so many backcourts that I can think of. If I were to sit down and think about it, the number one backcourt that comes to mind as far as backcourts would be, but I was going to say Worthy and Magic, but Worthy really was a small forward. The 2 guard was Byron Scott, and I guess Michael Cooper coming off the bench or whatever. I don't know. I'd have to think about it, but that's hard to say. Whenever I hear somebody say something like that all time and talking about these young guys, as much as I like them, there's been a lot of great basketball players throughout the history of the NBA. And I'm just very cautious to say something demonstrative of something like that. And remember, Mark Jackson said this is the best shooting backcourt of all time. And maybe Stan Van Gundy saying that, the best shooting backcourt of all time. If that's what he's saying, I think I might have to agree with him. I'd have to sit down and look at it a little bit more and go through some of the other great backcourts in NBA history. But Mark Jackson said this many years ago when these cats were real young, that they're the best shooting backcourt of all time. It's hard to argue. I mean, it's effortless what Steph and Klay do back there. It's effortless. They just chunk it. They just chunk it up. And Steph, this man will shoot it from half court. And when he shoots it, he knows it's going on. The one that he shot last night from the damn hash, man, he just started backpedaling. Nigga, you shot from the hash. Why you backpedaling? Oh, my gosh. So, I don't know. That's a real strong statement. I don't know. But, man, those guys, they're incredible. They're incredible. With the records that Steph has set already with three-pointers in the season, which he broke his record a couple of times already, I believe, man. It's a very, very interesting debate from Slade. He says cars today are designed to fold up in ways that protect the passenger. Okay, interesting. Talking about the Derek Fisher accident this past weekend. I always thought that if you flip a car and you land on the hood, on the top of the car, it's a wrap. And the whole thing was going to smash in. Clearly, you'd break your neck or something like that, but such is not the case. Praise his holy name. From Jan from Snellville, sounds like, to me, this chick is bad news. Yeah. You know how that is. She probably just trying to make darn Matt Barnes jealous. From J. Clyde Simpson, he says suspicion of DUI because it still has to be proven as DUI. I thought it was proven as DUI if you fail a damn test, if you blew whatever .00 whatever your state says. From Fel Pay, y'all know what happened. He was probably getting, fellatio. He was probably getting fellatio. I cleaned that up a lot just now. Yeah, very possible. Very possible. Very, very possible. He wasn't paying attention, so he actually had a drink or two. Like the way the story reads about this Matt Barnes thing is he had a drink or two. He had been drinking, but he wasn't drunk. Because if he had failed the test, they would have told us he failed the test. So it sounds like he had been drinking, didn't fail a test, but something distracted him where he flipped the damn car over. Fellatio is a possibility. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fellatio is a possibility. Wow. Damn. If you punch your ticket out and you up there at the pearly gates and, just looking back over your life, going out with a little bit of fellatio ain't too bad. Yeah. All right, we get back from the break. A little bit of entertainment. Mix it up a little bit. Do what we do. Continue to have fun. You're listening to The Doug Stewart Show.
Count the money, my nigga. Count it up. Let's go. We in here. Guillotine gang. Sick Mike. Huh? Yeah. Hey, yo, I'm loading up my two right before the pickup. War sweaters, trauma plate, in case it's a stick up. Yeah. Nigga, keep it cool. False moves to get your head up. Do exactly as I say. All them goons gon' tear your shit up. I be blowing on that loud. You can hear when she lit up. Roll it up, blow it down. Pick another Vic up. Let's go, get money. Hit the strip and pick a bitch up. Baby girl fresh, she gon' make me trick or trip up. Right back to the money bags. A winner never give up. They say crime don't pay. Look at how I get us. We be baking soda fresh when we pull up in them kids up. Hope a pussy nigga choke off the dust them dudes kick up. Tell me when to go. You slow grind fucking with mines, homie. That same day hella be getting snow. Hand game, guns, a knife work, baby. I'm in the hood like the iceberg lady. And you know what's good with us, nigga? We out here getting straight to the money, nigga, certified. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. And we ain't looking for no trouble, we ain't ducking none either. Little ass niggas got my name in your motherfucking mouth. Sick might think he all that. Nigga, I am the shit, nigga. What the fuck is good, nigga? Do something. And we ain't looking for no trouble, we ain't ducking none neither.